It's time for Media Meltdown, starting with Jasmine Crockett, who claimed that several Republicans were taking donations from Jeffrey Epstein, but having clearly not done her research. The only problem with that is the Jeffrey Epstein, who was giving donations to Republican Lee Zeldin, was an entirely different person, a physician named Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, not the convicted sex offender. Here is Jasmine Crockett on CNN, not really being grilled on this, of course, but being asked if she'd like to perhaps correct the record.
Hi, this is Nnamdi. Welcome back to African Viewpoint. So back today with this video of Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett is a Democratic congresswoman in the Congress. So we know that with this all ongoing saga issue of Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. So with the issue of this Jeffrey Epstein saga, the convicted and the known pedophile that was actually convicted, and he later died in the cell or in jail. So they are playing politics now. I've been on the other side of the world looking at what is happening in the United States, and I'm shaking my head and all that. So Jasmine Crockett was trying to play the I gotcha this moment when the Democrats were playing politics with this Jeffrey Epstein file, the file should be released. So, but I don't know why it wasn't released, because earlier on when Joe Biden was the president of the United States, but all of a sudden they thought they had nothing, but they thought that if they should throw this, because it appears as though Donald Trump promised that he was going to release these files the moment he gets into office. That is one of his campaign promises. Excuse me. But when he finally became president, it appears as though he was unwilling to release it. And there was this mounting pressure even from his own camp, which are the likes of, what do you call it? Marjorie Taylor Greene, MGT. So she was one of the outspoken critics, and even Tucker Carlson and many other people on the MAGA base, they were pressuring. And it all appears as though Donald Trump was having problem with these people that were hitting on the release of this Jeffrey Epstein's files. And the Democrats now thought that they could write on that and use it as a political weapon to make Donald Trump look bad, since he's unwilling to release it. So they thought that it was going to help their party. So when it was released by the House, one of the Democrats in the House released, and of course with them in collaboration with Republicans, now they released thousands and thousands of files from his Jeffrey Epstein's estate. So when they released it, it backfired on them, because even though the name of Donald Trump appeared on those files, I understand it appeared, but not for a bad reason. It appeared it indicated that Jeffrey Epstein never liked Donald Trump, and he was finding a way to destroy him, even to the point of collaborating or colluding with one of the Democrats, Plaskett, congresswoman in the House, trying to use trying to give them an information to at a real-time hearing in the House during the hush money thing. So Jeffrey Epstein was actually helping the congresswoman to give her some things, some kind of line of questioning that she should use to get Donald Trump. So on the opposite, so what really happened was that the whole thing began to backfire. The files that were released showed that Democrats had more ties, kind of ties with the sex offender and the pedophile. So what do you call him? Jeffrey Hakim and this other man in the university, I've forgotten his name, all Democrats. So now Jasmine Crockett now wanted to play the savior of the Democrats, and now decided to come in the House Congress and began to accuse the Republicans of having ties as well to Jeffrey Epstein. So, but one problem with that, the issue was that the Jeffrey Epstein she was talking about was a different Jeffrey Epstein. It's not the sex offender. So what got me was not because she was wrong, but the way she wanted to deflect and try to defend what she did. It actually it blows my mind. I don't know if this woman was just outrightly insane, or she was just that her IQ was not that kind of here, because the way she was going about defending it, it does not make me. In fact, I watched the video where she was trying to defend it in CNN. it actually made me to lose some of cells, my brain cells. Actually, it made me to lose some of my brain cells. So, but without no further ado, I want to show you this video, and you will help me. Although I'm going to make commentary, but you are going to help me. How does it make any sense? How was or what she's saying? How does it make any sense? I don't really get it. So that is why I want to show you the video, and you now try to explain to me because I'm losing my brain cells. Okay, which means I'm becoming dumber. I'm becoming dumb and dumber. So, but without before we go into that, as I usually do, please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, like, and share, and click the notification bell so that anytime I release a new video, you'll be one of those to receive it. And your subscription and likes will actually go a long way to push my channel and make it grow. Thank you. And without no further ado, let's get into it.
You talked about Republicans taking money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary.
Okay. So that is the statement that she made in the Congress, trying to make it look or appear as though some Republicans received donations from Jeffrey Epstein. As you can clearly see that her team, digged in or dug in to get all this information, this vital information that she purported to be as though she has gotten the Republicans where she wants them. And now when it turns out that the Jeffrey Epstein that they were really, she was talking about was not the sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. So look at the way she's trying to spin it now. So she was asked by this lady Kathleen in CNN, was she going to now, kind of correct what she did, the mistake, admit it? And if she had admitted that it was a mistake, that we did it in a rush, in a hurry, intelligently, I will understand. We all make mistakes, and sometimes we are very desperate to get somebody, and we could not wait. She had all the time, kind of to do this before going to the meeting or to the briefing in the Congress. But she was now claiming that they only had 20 minutes, like 20 minutes before going into. What made her not to think, or not to dig or investigate and look into the matter before that time? She had more than 20 minutes before that briefing. I knew that she had more than 20 minutes because she would have been aware that they were going to have that briefing. The meeting was not impromptu. The briefing was not impromptu, which I believe, that's my own belief. So she had all the time. But just close to the briefing, now she said they had only 20 minutes left. And that was the reason they did not verify this person that she was talking about. But let me not just talk too much. Let's see how she wants to spin this whole shameful act.
He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor that doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the people that...
Listen, I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein, just so that people understand when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen, because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled, and that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive...
Okay. I don't know about you. But at the moment I continue watching this, it makes me to be losing my brain cells. I'm losing and I'm becoming dumber, because I don't know if it is just me. I said it earlier on. If you can make out anything that this woman is saying, please let me know. Just let me know like a baby. Spell it out to me like a baby, because I'm just being confused and becoming more dumb. I don't really know what she's talking about. I don't know what the point she's trying to make concerning this issue. But if she had gone ahead as a person and as an intelligent person, we all made mistakes. Okay, I am sorry. We did it in a rush, and I didn't get to find out and dig out and verify this person. That's it. So I was wrong, but she will never admit it. She was just spinning and making her to look even more dumber to me. And I believe she's going to rub to other people the wrong way as well, the way she's talking. This is the kind of people you put in the Congress. All right? If somebody says, if Donald Trump calls this person that, which he usually does, low IQ, Jasmine, Crockett, is low IQ. Okay? A lot of people say dumb things, but this is the dumbest thing I have ever heard in the highest order. Let's continue to see if there's anything substantial, because I don't think I will continue to listen to this, because it makes me...
Donations from a Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people.
It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. I mean, what on earth is she saying? She wants to give her team credit because they used Google. Well done, Jasmine Crockett's team. I mean, who are probably just as bright as she is. But Lee Zeldin's reply to Jasmine Crockett's claim was brilliant. He wrote, yes, Crockett, a physician named Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who was a totally different person than the other Jeffrey Epstein, donated to a prior campaign of mine. No freaking relation. You genius. Now, CNN's Caitlin Collin pushes back gently and asked Jasmine Crockett on maybe her statement that perhaps she was, in fact, misleading.
Now, have I dug in to find out who this doctor is? I have not. So I will trust and take what he says, is that it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein, but I was not attempting to mislead anybody. I literally...
What the hell is this woman talking about? What is she talking about? She herself had not done her research to find out if this person was the Jeffrey Epstein she thought that he was. And now somebody came, and Lee Zeldin now came and, corrected her and told and said that this Jeffrey Epstein, that her own version of Jeffrey Epstein is not that same person. And now she's saying that she's going to take his word and accept it. Therefore, it means she will not verify if what Lee Zeldin was saying was correct or not. How dumb are you? You made the first mistake of not finding out, of not researching if the same person. And now you are saying that you are going to take Lee Zeldin by his word and just agree by his word. The Google is there for you. You can do it right here, right now, there. Find out if it is. But you see, all these things is a charade. All these things she's doing is a charade. She knew and she knows that the person that but she doesn't want to admit it, that the person she presented in the Congress by the name Jeffrey Epstein was not the real Jeffrey Epstein that they are talking about. So this shenanigans has to stop. I cannot continue anyway. I don't know about you, but I cannot continue. I think I'm going to stop here and no longer play this video. I just thought I should bring it out and make my point. I am sitting here in the other side laughing my ass out. Watching these people, Jasmine Crockett, Chuck Schumer, Jeffrey Hakim, all of them. I just don't get it. I just didn't even get it how Democrats won in the recent election. And the worst of it all is the man they elected as the New York mayor. Zoran Mamdani. Good luck to New Yorkers. All right, good luck to them with this man they just voted in for the New York. But I'm not here to talk about that. I digress. So that's it. So as you can see, please help me explain that. I don't know what really happened. I don't know if it is just me, or maybe I'm so dumb or my IQ so low not to understand what she was trying to say. Please do explain to me if you do understand. Do not forget to leave it in the comment section below, and let's have the conversation continue from there. And finally, subscribe. Again, subscribe. I'm talking about you that have not subscribed. Please subscribe. Okay, I'm going to wait. Go ahead and subscribe. All right. Thank you very much for your subscription. Like and share and click the notification bell so that anytime I release a new video such as this, you'll be one of those to receive it. Thank you and God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.